Good morning. So it's finally out. The trial date for P. Diddy or Sean Diddy Combs will be May 5th. And the questions that the defense is asking the court to ask these potential jurors is in depth. Yes, it is. And one of the questions that I find that's gonna be related to my word roses is that they want to ask the jurors if they were ever engaged or have any sexual relations with multiple sexual partners, and if hearing a case like that would be difficult. They also wanted to know if or they have experience or have any opinions on cheating on a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Oh my gosh! Would you guys have any objective to that? Would you be partial or impartial juror? How would it fare out on your end? And I know these were the Rosie's clients or callers. I don't think they would be good jurors for this case, right? Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna listen in, hear if there's anything going on with cheating, because you know where the Roses is a show where we catch cheaters in the act of cheating by luring them with some roses. Anyway, guys, listen in on another Word Roses here on 103.5 KTU with Hollywood, Hamilton, and Marie. It's time. Come on in. Let's listen, share. Let others know what we're listening on.
Not on the air yet, right? This is
you're on the air right now. You're on the air right now.
Okay, so I've been married.
Get it together a little bit. I know you've been crying off air a little bit.
As a husband, and his name's Ken. We're newlyweds. We've been married less than a year, and I realized I moved into his building, and there's this woman. She's so disrespectful.
All right. Okay, hold on. So, Margie, you've just got married to your husband. You moved into his place in the city.
I'm just really confused.
Okay. Who's Erica?
So disrespectful. I don't know what to do. I came into the lobby the other day just to check to see, because he went down for the mail and she was there, and they were sitting together on the couch, and when she saw me, her hand was on his knee and she didn't pick it up. She just looked at me and said hi. I mean, I just moved into the building, and he plays it off like it's this big joke. He just laughed. I asked him if there was something going on between them, like if they ever dated or slept together, and he said no, that she just flirts and it's a game that they have.
And you said you only knew your husband for a year, and then you moved into his place. You got married to the guy?
So this one time, they're talking, and I'm standing right there.
Questions.
And this is right before we got married. And she goes, so you're finally going to commit to someone, huh? But she didn't say hello to me. And she's completely ignoring the fact that I'm even standing there. And it's like they're flirting. And he didn't even stick up for me or introduce me or anything. Mm-hmm. I feel like something.
All right, let's give her a call. I'm
not mad at this husband. What is
exactly.
his deal?
Yeah, what's his deal? Why aren't we calling him?
You should set the boundaries.
I'm afraid I don't want him to get mad at me.
You're going to...
So we're calling what? This
Erica. She wants us to call Erica. What is that going to do?
We're calling the tramp?
We're calling
Erica's going to send... So what if she send the flowers to him? All right, Erica. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm calling for Erica.
Yeah, this is Erica. Who's this?
Well, my name is Marie, and I'm calling from redroses.com. I'm calling to let you know that we have a dozen long stem roses for you today. Congratulations.
Leave them with the doorman.
Well, actually, if I could just have a moment of your time, these flowers are for you, but I need to kind of explain
how it works.
Okay, all right.
We get a list of names. We pick one randomly and then offer them a dozen long stem roses. So your name is who we chose today. Congratulations. And in return for these free flowers, we just like you to, send us a tweet out, Instagram, Snapchat, that kind of a thing.
Rowena Explores.
So you're going to give me roses, and then I'll help promote your business?
Correct.
Is that what this is?
Right. Isn't that awesome? So you get free roses, and all you have to do is...
And I get bombarded with emails.
No, you're not going to get bombarded with any emails. This is the one and only time you're ever going to hear from us.
I hope so.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, Erica. I can't send these roses to you directly, but what you can do is send these roses to someone special in your life, and we'll attach a note for you. So, hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Keep going with your spiel, honey.
All right. So, I don't even know where I was. The crystal vase. Yeah, very expensive crystal
You
vase.
don't sound too professional. Like, if you do this all the time, I don't understand how
You should have a
you
spiel.
work for this company.
Actually, I'm very good at my job. You just threw
No,
me
you
off.
don't. You don't sound professional at all.
Well, I am.
Actually, I don't want the roses anymore.
Oh, how come? You'd have to be an idiot to pass these up.
Okay, now you're calling me an idiot.
Well, no, I'm not calling you an idiot.
No,
I'm not calling
Just
you
the
an idiot.
idea.
I'm saying you would want whoever passed them up
you
would
just
be an idiot.
did.
Are you
just
passing
did.
them up? You're not passing them up, are
I'm
you,
gonna hang up now.
Erica? Okay, but before you go, Margie would like you to stop trying to her husband. How about that?
Ooh,
What?
Marie.
Sorry, but
I gotta be honest with you. That was the second time in under a month you've blown up at our.
Oh, really?
You do know
Yes.
that this is a bit.
Mhm.
This
Marie.
we're
I'm
playing
sorry.
here. This is not real. It's not real.
It's
You're not
real to
really a
some
rose
people.
company, and you're not really giving roses out.
Right, that's
What the
not
hell's wrong
real.
with you? Why do you lose your temper? We're going nowhere with this. Erica.
Yes.
yeah, I'm still
Erica.
here.
Erica, my name's Hollywood Hamilton. I'm with a radio station called WKTU Radio in New York City. I apologize for the call. Let me just tell you what's happening here. Maria's not with a rose company. She's with this radio station. I'm Hollywood Hamilton.
of the roses.
And a woman by the name of Margie has been on the phone the entire time. She's got a problem between you and her husband. Do you know the person that we're talking about in your building, Erica?
Yes.
Do you know Ken?
No,
What's the problem?
Erica, how old are you?
23.
All right, so you're 23. Margie, how old are you?
I'm 54.
Okay, the plot thickens. Erica, Margie seems to think that you're coming on a little strong with her husband. They just got married.
She says you're posing in the laundry room.
Well, actually, I'm not posing. Just like play around. We have a good
so
talk.
stop
and
doing
building.
that. He's married now.
What?
One of my friends.
Well, he's married now, so maybe you could find another friend? Maybe someone that's
Your
in
age?
their 20s instead of 50s, and
Clearly, there's nothing wrong.
Hey, Erica, who do you live with in the building? I'm just curious. Who do you live with in the building? I mean, you live alone or?
I live with my parents.
Okay, 22. Lives with her parents. Okay, all right.
Margie?
23. 23.
Ooh.
Margie, I feel bad for you. You're caught in a really weird situation. It looks like this Erica doesn't even want to give an inch.
Yes.
She
don't
denies
care.
everything, but yet doesn't want to rectify
And
anything.
clearly doesn't care.
Look, at least I'm not old. At least I'm not 54.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Wow, this girl is
See?
bad.
She wants him.
1-800-245-1035. We got a bad one here. We got a bad one here. Wow.
Margie, move!
Erica, we would think that at least you would say, all right, you know what? If I'm coming on if I appear to be coming on a little strong.
I apologize.
Yeah, not happening, right, Erica?
I don't think so. I'm not going to say sorry. God,
You got to put your
gosh.
foot down on this one, Margie.
Yes.
you're putting your foot anywhere.
Serious problem.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So we know Margie would not be a good candidate for P. Diddy's trial if she was a juror, a potential juror, because this definitely is something. Erica is flirting. Erica has this type of relationship with this man from before he got married. He had something for this guy, and probably this guy is leading her on as well. Who knows what they've talked about? Because you heard what Margie said about the comment she made to the guy that something about you hitched now, or you're married, or whatever, something of that nature. So Erica, 23, she's strong-headed, and she's coming on to this guy flirtatiously. And Marge doesn't want that. But the guy, I didn't remember what his name is. The husband have to put a stop to Erica. It is in his best interest to put a stop to the shenanigan that's going on. Blatant disrespect for Margie. He and Erica is disrespecting the union they have, that Erica and her husband have. The husband does not regard Margie's feelings. I am sure, I'm positive that she had communicated how she felt to the husband. But he continued to let Erica manipulate her. He continued to let Erica have this feeling that she's more than the wife. Because if Erica has that power to say, I'm not gonna apologize, and it's not gonna happen, all these other things about moving and all. If she has that power, that strong opinion of that situation between husband and wife, that means she's involved deeper than we think in the husband's life. How long they've been living in this apartment before they got married, I don't know. They didn't say. But apparently they're more than just neighbors, my opinion. What's yours? The husband have to intervene. If he wants the relationship with his wife to continue harmoniously, he have to intervene. He have to put a stop to Erica, because Erica is not gonna stop. She's one of those young, hot-headed, or believe the world revolve around her type of girl, and reality is gonna hit her. She's young, she's learning. But Erica, the husband will have to decide who is, as Marie said, maybe they'll have to move, because if Erica, the 23-year-old female, does not want to stop, I would move. I would move. That's the ultimate. I'm giving him, yeah, babe, we gotta move, because Erica is not gonna give up, and it's all on the husband. He's disrespecting his wife. He's disrespecting the union. He's also disrespecting the family unit. Even though we're married for better or for worse, this is not the worst we want. This is not the worst we want. I believe the worst in that is that if somebody lose a job or gets sick and stuff like that. But cheating is not for better or worse. For worse. Cheating is a cause for divorce. So I believe in this case, the husband should sever all contact, all communication with Erica. Sever. I believe that the husband and wife, should move out of the apartment, because even if that 54-year-old or 50-whatever-year-old man decides to, Erica, I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is making my wife upset. I apologize if I lead you on thinking there was something like flirty, whatever. Maybe the husband feel young at heart when this young girl feels so attracted to him. Maybe it gives him that, that kind of thing. But I believe that's the option here, or that's the conclusion, or the way to go. He has to sever that communication with this girl to please his wife, who is more important to him. The neighbor's daughter, the neighbor's 23-year-old daughter, or his wife. That's my opinion. What's yours, guys? Let me know what you think with this War of the Roses. And as I said before, I know she wouldn't be a good candidate for this upcoming P. Diddy trial, because right now she's going through traumatic event. Yes, it is trauma. She felt his hand, she saw her hand on his knees, and she didn't move it. What disrespect! What utter shame! And the husband didn't even move the hand to say, oh, here's my wife, and move the hand. They're like, it's normal. No, you are a married man. Now you're married. Put those things aside. Introduce her. Show her respect. Show her, this is my wife. Respect my... You know what? I'm not going to go on and on, because it's the same thing. What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comment section. This is Rowena Explorer saying, see you tomorrow. Have a great Wednesday. Half the month, half the week. The month, oh my gosh, today's the last day. April 30, last day of the month. Oh my goodness. And then we're in May. No, yes, then we're in May. The time flies. Time wait for nobody. All right, guys. Well, take care and have a great day and make the best use of your time. Stay blessed and be productive today. Take care. Bye. Remember to subscribe, share, like. Bye. See you tomorrow.